Family, greetings. It's a beautiful day here today in Baltimore. And I'm a little late because I'm out enjoying the weather. I was talking to my sister about stress today. We were talking about, I was telling her about the mind stress and the body stress, the physical stress and the mental stress, two different types of stress. The physical stress, you can sleep it off. You can get rid of it by sleeping, and you can revitalize, you can rejuvenate and replenish your physical man. But when it comes to the spiritual man, which is the mind, you have to talk it out. You have to worship it out. You have to express what's going on up in here. You can't keep those thoughts bottled up in the mind. And that's where a lot of people go wrong in life, because they're afraid to vocalize what is inside, what is going on. You have to bring it out by speaking to someone that you are not necessarily closer. You can speak to anybody, but you know, some people like to go with the doctors and all of those. It's not a big deal. Going to a psychiatrist or a psychologist, they call them, and to speak out your issues is basically, it's just a format of speaking. You know, it's just speaking. It's just talking to someone. So if you can find someone to talk to, you don't need to worry about paying money to go see someone. But you can, of course, if you have the money and you want that privacy or whatever, and you know, whatever, you can do that. Talking to God is a good thing, but you also need someone that is a physical being that has a relationship with Father, and you can talk it out with them. I can't choose for you who you talk to, but I just wanted to give you little hints on how to get it out. Sleeping it off is not going to help you. Medication is not going to help you. It's just going to temporarily fix things. Just like if you have an issue and you drink alcohol or whatever, you take your mind off of it. So you don't need to take your mind off of the issue. You need to get rid of the issue by just getting rid of it. And the only way you can get rid of it is to speak it out. You have to release it, renounce it, and relinquish it. Whatever is going on, and stay away from people who are robbing you of your peace, because that's your peace. You don't want anyone to take your peace from you. Your peace belongs to you. And it's okay to be selfish and take care of you, and not to be concerned and worried about everybody else, because a lot of people, some of us have a tendency to be worried about doing for other people and not doing for ourselves. And you rob yourself of your joy and your peace and your contentment when you focus on others all the time and not focusing on yourself. It is not a sin to focus on yourself. It's a beautiful thing to focus on you and do you. Go shopping for you, take yourself to dinner, go to a movie, whatever it is that you like to do it. Do it for you. Because if you don't do it for you, nobody else is going to do it for you. You're always doing, I'm sure, for everybody else, because there are a lot of people out there. Most people who carry mind stress are givers. So they're always giving of themselves, but there's never anyone else there to give back to them. So you have to allow yourself to give to yourself and be selfless. I'm learning, not be selfish, be selfish. Be about you, and stop being about other people all the time. Stop worrying about other people's problems. Sometimes people have a tendency to come and load off all their problems on you, and you have your own. You don't need to speak to people like that. You need to get rid of your own stress issues before you can help anybody else. You don't need anyone to add to what you've got going on. And for this cause now, I would say for you to come out from amongst people who are miserable, who have issues, until you can get rid of yours. And then you can minister to a person you can't minister to a person and help another person, or you cannot serve another person or individual until you yourself are right, because it's just not going to work. You need your joy, you need your peace, and you need your contentment. Do not allow the enemy to use anybody else, because usually the people that's robbing you of your peace and giving you problems, they're fine. They're content in whatever issues that they're going through. They don't mind it. They're not being robbed. It's most people who are selfless, kind, compassionate, and loving people that have issues and that have mind stress up here, because most of them have the tendency to take on the problems of other people, and you don't need to take on the problems of other people because it's not yours. So give them back their problems, and you free yourself from it. And if you feel like you're in a state where you can help, then you can help. Speak to someone else who has problems and do it. But first you must release yourself from it, worship your way out, and vocalize it. Talk about it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be prideful. You got to get rid of shame, pride, and ego. Shame, pride, and ego will utterly destroy you. And that's it. I love you, and have a beautiful day. The winter is breaking now. We're beginning to get some sun that's energizing us and giving us good feelings and open up the endorphins in our brain, and be well. Be at peace. Regulate your mind. Relinquish everything that's in your mind that is robbing you of robbing you of your joy. And speak it out. Find someone who you can speak it out to. Talk it out. And most of the time, like I said, all that stress you have going on up there, it belongs to someone else. Give it away. It's not yours. Give away everything that does not have your name on it. Give it away. Release, renounce, and relinquish everything that does not have your name on it. And most of the times, you like to go around and pick up stuff that have other people's names on it. Yeah. So that's it. I love you. Shalom. I can't throw you kisses. I can throw you a kiss, but I can't do it with the hand today because I'm driving. So, one for the Father, one for the Son, and one for the Holy Ghost. And I bid you a beautiful week, a most blessed week, a most content week. And don't forget, you get rid of that mind stress, because the only way you can get rid of it is to speak it away, talk it away, call it by name, and just say, Bella, release, renounce, and relinquish every stress, every thought, everything that is not of God, and get rid of it. Okay? God bless you and be well. God bless you and be well. What I said to you is not something lightly. It's something serious. That mind stress, because we have two brains. The mind is one brain up here and one in the gut. The one up here sends signal to the stomach, the one in the stomach, and that will send signals to your organs, and that will make you have problems, and that will make you get sick. So with the mind up here, free it up, debunk it, get rid of all of that. Control all, delete all of that foolishness, and be at peace, be free from people's problems. You don't have no problems. You really don't. Because guess what? Tomorrow's not promised. So you sitting there worrying about this and worrying about that. It doesn't make any sense. Because tomorrow's not promised. That's all I'm going to say. I love you. Be well.